All right, guys, we're starting the year off big. 1,200 horsepower. 1,200 horsepower turbo Trans Am, 91 millimeter turbo, 388 cubic inch LS on Holley EFI, built 400, built rear end, Viking suspension. This thing is a true muffin cap peeler.
This Mustang City over here. Mr. Winston. Oh. This thing's getting some love.
Can you imagine what actually walk up?
Oh gosh.
Hello.
Is this how we get around now?
Welcome. This is rare. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is unscripted. This is just how we travel around here.
This is how we get around Benson. Oh, with the whip.
All right, so everyone has like respective shots. I shouldn't say everyone. CJ's got nasty wraps. If you guys need any window tint or vinyl wrap, hit them up at
nastywraps@gmail.com or 919-701-2550 or Facebook. We also do paint protection films.
And he does race car wraps.
Yeah,
they've done a couple race car wraps, trailers,
small cars, your race cars, whatever you need.
Yeah. That was good. Hey, you're getting better. Also, look, he's got a fresh haircut, and this is we call it the Band of Brothers haircut, or the like, hey, put me in a foxhole in World War II haircut. But hey, looking good, looking good. And you got your mop cut, it looks like. I did. Yeah.
What do we call this? The I'm Not Quite As Homeless 9000?
That's the. I can't say that one on this channel. We'll have to go to the Nasty Racing channel to do all that. Which, if you guys aren't subscribed to the Nasty Racing channel, you need to go and subscribe over there. So we've been working on some stuff today. We did some ordering. Now, we don't know on this channel what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say. So what are we calling these?
Oh, it's a pew-pew slide.
These are pew-pews?
Yeah.
Okay. Dave is our resident pew-pew expert. CJ is our resident pee-pee expert.
Goodness gracious. Just like that.
I couldn't not. I'm excited about this Johnny I got right here. My man Dave gets me hooked up. He is like my my information center. Like when we go places, if it's race car stuff, I take the lead. If it's pew-pew stuff, Dave takes the lead. So he's got a whole assembly office in this shop where constructed some 300 blackout.
Yep.
Can you not say that?
Yeah.
You can't say that? You can.
I don't think
Are
so.
we pushing it? You got 300 blackout.
I think you can say that.
He's got a couple pew-pews that are 7.62, some 5.56, and we got a couple 9mm stuff coming up. So I'm excited. But yeah, this thing's sweet. When I get the full rig assembled, I'll show you guys. But I'm proud of this one.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Nice little Palmetto State.
Yeah, PSA dagger.
I think it's like the SRW, SWR, or something like that.
We weren't too far on this when we got busy doing everything else, so we got Mason back in charge on this dealio here. We got the motor in there, we got the drive line pretty much in there, and everything's done. We got Dave's old turbo. Shout out to Dave, even though we might give him a ton of shit. We got his turbo. Is this it right here?
Yeah.
This Johnny has been 570s as well.
I mean, we know it's still good. I mean, there's no shaft play on it. I mean,
76?
78, 75.
78 millimeter, which is a big boy.
This fell off earlier when I brought it over here, so there you go.
Oh, hold on, here we go.
You know exactly what it is.
VS Racing, it's the Cash 7875 T4 125 AR. I think that's perfect. It might be a little bit big because we got a 4.8 with a cam in it.
Yeah. I don't know, dude, that 5.5, whatever that thing is, that thing spooled it fast.
Yeah, it did spool it fast. Being a manual, I think, a manual takes a little bit longer to spool. I don't know. It's a street car. We're looking to make 550, 600 horsepower on this thing, and it will be absolutely terrifying. We got the Holley Terminator, basically got the wiring harness run. We got the hot side of the turbo kit done. We're gonna get the turbo mounted, and then once we get the electrical run to the shop here, we'll start fabbing some stuff up. We just got to go from the compressor cover to the intercooler, from the intercooler to the intake manifold, and put a blow-off valve
Not very long
on there.
runs either, so that's nice.
Yeah, no, pretty short, nice, simple.
The fabrication should be quick.
Yeah. This thing, the shop truck, is going to be.
It needs a name.
It's just a shop. It's the shop truck.
Decal. It is decal.
It's the shop truck. So this thing here is. This should be the next one. This should be the first completed car here in the new shop. So this is like iconic a little bit. So like I said, we got Hank running like a top. So that thing, I've just been dailying around. I drove it like 3 or 4 times today, just going to pick people up and drop someone off. Hey, give someone a ride. So maybe some ride along videos coming up soon. But we're gonna be working on this, and then I'm doing a cam swap in the silver Mustang. So that's gonna be our priority here for the next couple days. So yeah, I'm excited. We're almost completely moved into this shop. Mason and I both don't have our toolboxes here, so we're working out of the box that we take to
It's
the
a dang
racetrack.
shame we got a whole tool truck here.
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah, I'm gonna pick a date to do the Nasty Racing yard sale, and I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do like a cars and coffee style event here at this shop, and then we're gonna lay all the parts out where you guys, if there's something that you like, you will have the ability to purchase it. But it's pretty much all the stuff that either we didn't use, we had laying around, we had extras, or we just don't feel the need to keep. Some new, some used, some in great condition, some kind of wore out, but I think the prices will reflect the quality and the status of the part. So ideally, maybe another week or 2, we'll have it here on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and get some people show up with some cars, hang out, take a look at the shop, and just look around and get some stuff. So that's our tentative game plan right now.
We had like a $300 pickup truck. We were gonna put a turbo kit on it or go spray it or something. I would decap injectors again, but
Yeah, I did it for a Honda.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
it
some
works on
Honda
a Civic.
shit. That's
yeah.
some Honda
and
shit.
I think you can make like 400 on a Civic with decapped LS injectors.
Like the flex fuel injectors, you can decap them and they actually flow a lot.
Oh, big sloppy mechanics guy?
Yeah, we're discussing our olden days.
Yeah, decapping them?
injectors. I got a bag full of them if anybody needs some.
Oh, for sale, for sale. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about some camshafts today, and I need you guys' help. So you guys know TKM offers like the most badass camshafts this side of the Mississippi, and probably even the other side of the Mississippi. They got everything from like your big NA builds with the big stick, which I had in my Caprice, which was, how good did it sound? It was like insane. The chop,
Yeah.
It still drove good, made really good power. So the big sticks for all you NA guys. Then they have the Lamb Cam, which we have in Hank, which sounds absolutely awesome. Really good chop, makes really good power, super responsive, drives great on the street. And that's like one thing that I'm super particular about my turbo cams is with the LS, it's very easy to make them sound like a tractor. And that thing does not sound like a tractor. That thing sounds like a full-blown race car, and you're able to do that on a stock lifter, like a stock style LS lifter, stock rocker arms. That's where that cam really shines. If you're gonna go to like a big cubic inch motor with a badass aftermarket lifter, a set of T&D rocker arms, some badass Manton push rods, the Black Sheep cam is going to be the cam that you want. I say 400 cubic inch and down with a stock, more junkyard, I say junkyard style. When I say junkyard, I mean like stock style LS heads, stock rocker arms, you know, GM lifter. That's where the Lamb Cam needs to be. But we're running it in a 408 cubic inch motor, and it is happy as can be in there. Again, so I'm gonna go away from the cubic inch size and just say, you know, maybe up to like a 416 cubic inch motor. I'm sure that cam would do really good. But if you're running a stock non-adjustable rocker arm in a factory style, even like if you run a Johnson lifter, it's really that rocker arm, because you got to be dead on with the push rod length and the preload when you go to the really big stuff. You can kind of get away with being a little bit off and it won't matter. We're dead on the money with that. There's 0 valve train noise, and that thing is just so happy. Set of 685 springs on there, really woke it up, didn't float the valves, and we're good to go. This guy here we're kind of having an issue with. I think that the cam is a little bit too big. It's a Black Sheep camshaft, but it's in a 380 inch motor with stock style rocker arms, and you can tell the cam is just a little bit too big. It makes really good power up top, runs great up top, but it can't even do a burnout. So we got ourselves a Lamb Cam here. But I just wanted to talk real quick about like the camshaft stuff. TKM, in my opinion, is making the best camshafts right now by far. I mean, we set the hydraulic roller record with it, and then we said, here, it's in a box. If you guys want to do the same thing, go after it. And we tell you guys the exact same combo. There's no smoke and mirrors. There's no snake oil. There's nothing. This is just straight up how it is. I'm going to tell you guys the recipe that you need. This one here is like a GM style lifter with a stock LS rocker arm with the black sheep camshaft, and it's just not happy. Whether it's off a tooth, whether there's something going on with the cam, it's not happy, and we're going to stick a lamb cam in there, which we have right here, and I think that will resolve a lot of issues. It could be something else going on with it, but regardless, I don't think that cam is correct for that application. So we'll take that out, and maybe we'll raffle it off, maybe we'll sell it, maybe we'll give it away, who knows, but we have a badass black sheep camshaft that we'll be able to offer to someone. Also, unreleased, we're doing some R&D for TKM. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this now, but they did come out with a truck cam, which we don't have a name for, and I'm going to enlist the help of you guys. Help us name the new TKM truck cam. It is set up for 6-liter and 5.3 trucks. They have a couple different variations, whether cathedral port or square port head. So it's the same cam, but just modified to do the right thing for your application. You can run it with a stock torque converter, which is a really big deal for me. And it's going to increase your low end torque and give you a little bit more horsepower up top. The big thing with the truck cams for me is I'm not really trying to make a lot of horsepower. The LS is known to have a lifter failure, so if it has a lifter failure, you're putting a new cam in it anyways, and don't put a stock cam back in it. Just go and get you an aftermarket cam, because why not when in Rome, right? You're not going to pull the cam out and be like, hey, who's got a stock cam? No, just go and get a TKM cam, but we need your guys' help to name it. So comment down below what you think we should name the new TKM truck cam. And it's bad to the bone. Mason, what's your recommendation on the name?
Jackie Cam.
The Jackie Cam?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That's a lot more. I expected less out of him.
Yeah,
I shouldn't do
good
that.
Job.
You know, that's solid. I don't have anything. I've got nothing.
Blank.
I've got nothing. Most of mine are highly inappropriate that I can't oh, I think I'm about to cam. Can't do that. Can't do that. That just doesn't translate well. So, all right, let's get the hood off this. Do you like that one?
You're ridiculous.
Oh, hold on. Pause this. All right, my guy Travis hooked me up with this. Tin Soldiers Race Cars.
That's
this
nice.
is their new Zeus tool, and it's really cool.
That's really cool.
Some people run the screwdriver, like the flathead. Some people run the Allen, which is like a 3/16.
Can we do a breakdown on this? This is literally just a cut off Allen with a little piece welded onto it. I like it.
Yeah, no,
I like it a lot.
They did it first. So
they did it first. Yeah.
Whether you have
that's genius.
If you have the one that's flat, it works. If you have the one that's an Allen, it works, and it's small enough where it fits in your pocket. I saw a bunch of racetracks have been buying these for their safety crew, and it's pretty badass.
All right, I have a question for you, Joe.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer? The flat or the Allen? I know my opinion, but I saw an argument on Facebook the other day about this.
So the flat, you will scratch the shit out of your car, because there will be a time where you're like, wham, and then you mess it up. Yeah. So it's tough to say. Me personally, I like the push ones. They don't work worth a shit, but you don't need a tool ever.
Yeah, they're such a pain.
They're such a pain. But you know what's more of a pain? When you lose one of these and you're like, I can't get the front end off. All right, so this is today's agenda. I'm not gonna, the next video will have the actual work of this, because it's already Monday and 10 o'clock and I gotta get you guys a video. So, oh man, I don't think that cam's gonna come out with a turbo there.
No, definitely not. But that doesn't look very hard to take off.
No, it doesn't, but.
Okay, so we've learned something about turbo kits though. When you take things loose, does it go?
This one doesn't look like it's gonna go.
None of them look like they're gonna go.
I mean,
see, this is good. If you got rotation here, it's not in a bind.
Hey, you see that?
Yeah. Dude, Evil Energy?
Yeah.
Evil Energy, look at this push pin too. Damn, Evil Energy really stepping it up.
Yeah, I like it.
Look at that.
Might have to order me one of those.
I've been telling you.
Mason should be
Mason's been telling us.
All right, so this is what we're gonna
Evil
do.
Energy.
So, stock heads, stock block. You can't access the lifter. So we're gonna do it like you were to do a truck cam, where we're going to take the rock arms off, off, we're gonna spin the cam over, spin the whole motor over. It's gonna push the lifters up, and then you put dowels through and they hold the lifters up, and then you pull the cam out. Worst case scenario, we don't get a dowel in there and a lifter falls, game over. Because when the cam's out, Mason, the cam's out, the lifter falls, game over.
If you're really lucky, you can get it with a magnet and pull it back up.
Oh, hey, we have a magnet that is extremely strong.
We don't want to get to that point.
No, we don't.
But this is how, like, when we do, if you're doing just a cam swap on your truck at home, let's say you go and you buy the, oh, I think I'm about to cam from TKM Performance, and you go to do it, you're not going to pull the heads off so you can, like, pull the lifters out. Well, I guess you are if you do have a lifter failure. If it's just the cam swap, you can pin the lifters up, put the cam in there, pull the dowels out, the lifters will fall back down in the cam, and then you're good to go. That's what we're gonna try to do here. So we're gonna remove the turbo, the cold side, the exhaust, which seems to be like it can come out okay. We'll leave the hot side on there, but then we'll pull the actual turbo itself off. And this turbo is on a Maven mount, which is nice. Front cover and balancer comes off, and then you have access to the timing chain, cam gear, and the oil pumps all there. Unless we see anything that looks concerning, which I doubt we will just swap the cam, put it in there, degree the cam, and put it all back together. So we're gonna put it dot to dot, and then we're gonna degree it. We're gonna make sure that the cam is, we're gonna pull, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do in the motor, but we're gonna pull a plug out, get top dead center, and degree a cam, which means we're gonna spend 3 hours watching a YouTube video because we mess it up every time. But we get it right at the end, and that's all that matters. So the plan, the tentative plan, is we're gonna go to Darlington on Wednesday. If we can get this thing sorted out, we'll be there with this, and we'll be there with Hank. So that's the plan. And we only got a few days left in the giveaway, so maybe you guys can be joining us at Darlington in your 1200 horsepower turbo Trans Am.